Hey guys, Cronus Falls here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a video on something that came to light in the raid community yesterday. So I saw a Reddit post from username Vodka7up, and basically what he was saying was that you could come into your artifact upgrades and you could unplug your Ethernet cable, so mine is unplugged right now. And if you upgrade one level, it'll actually go the number of times until it would upgrade, and then it'll basically time you out because you're not connected. But it is consistent actually, so that means that the number of rolls it's going to take to get you to the next level is already coded into the item before you actually roll it. It's not RNG every time, but rather it's already decided, which means you can kind of figure out exactly how much it's going to cost you to get to the next level and decide if that's worth it to you or not. So let's go ahead and show it here. So I've got this item right here at plus 12, so I'm going to take it to plus 13, and we're going to see how much silver it's going to cost us. So we're starting out at 4,823,000. We'll go ahead and upgrade, and we'll see how far it gets us here. So we've already used about 100,000 so far. It's going to take us a little ways. And it should stop as soon as we actually would get the success. There we go. Alright, so we're at 4,628,000. So that's the number we're going for here. And that is where it's going to time me out. There we go. So 4,628,000, keep that in mind. I'm going to cut here as I reconnect my Ethernet cord, and we will see how we get on. Alrighty, so we're back in now, and as you can see, I'm back up to 4,823,000. So now I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it, and this time I have the Ethernet plugged in, so we can see it should take exactly the same amount of silver. So let's go ahead and see here. So what was it, 4,628,000 I think it was. I might be a little off just because I don't have it to reference here, but we will see. Might have been a little less than that. There we go, 4,628,000. We're at plus 13 now. Boom. So that's how it works, guys. Basically, like I said, you just have to unplug your Ethernet. So you get to this upgrade screen, like you go to the artifact, you press upgrade, and then you can unplug your Ethernet, or if you're on your phone, switch it to airplane mode or something. And then you just hit upgrade one level, it'll go up to however much it would take, and then it will automatically disconnect you. So, yeah, it's very interesting, has some interesting implications in the game. It's also worth noting that if you hit upgrade here, this is something that Hell Hades showed earlier, it doesn't take the same amount of upgrades. So if I were to do that, and it took, I don't know, somewhere around 10 tries before it finally went through, if I just did the manual upgrade, it could take 1 try, it could take 3, it could take 50. So it isn't the same amount, which is also interesting. I'm not sure. I'm going to go ahead and do one more test here, and we're going to see. So I'm going to first unplug the Ethernet cord, and we're going to see how much it takes to upgrade it. So like how many attempts it would take. And then I'm going to roll it once and see if that changes the number of attempts it'll take or not. So let me go ahead and get that unplugged and we'll get going. Alrighty, so in this case, I'm going to count the number of attempts that it will take instead of the amount of silver. So let's go ahead and see here. It's 1, 2, 3. Alright, so 3 attempts. It should take 3 attempts for us to get it. So it's going to go ahead and knock me out right here. So I'll get back in as soon as I'm back in the game. So as we saw, it should take 3 attempts, but we're going to go ahead and roll it once and see. All right, so we failed there. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit upgrade one level, and we're going to see if it takes 3 attempts like it should, or if it takes more or less. This will be very interesting to know, because if you can see that it will take a lot of attempts to go through, you could potentially reset it. So let's see. It's 1, 2, 3. All right, so it's still 3 attempts, so that doesn't reset it, guys. So either you have to manually put it through, or every time you hit the upgrade 1 level, it will actually take the 3 attempts. So I have one more test I want to do here, and that is I'm going to go ahead and see how many times it would take to get to the next level, and then we are going to press the upgrade level, let it go a couple times, and then stop it and start again. And then we'll see if those attempts counted towards it or not, because if not, that will be something that will show a lot of silver waste. So let's go ahead and see here. Let me get it unplugged and we'll get going. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and see how many attempts it's going to take here. It's 1, 2, 3 attempts. Okay, so 3 attempts is what we're expecting to go on to level 15. So it's going to go ahead and kick us here. So I'll go ahead and cut back when we're back in the game. Alright, so we're back in, and we know that it should take 3 attempts for us to go ahead and move this on to the next level. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hit upgrade 1 level, I'm going to let it go 2 times, and then I'm going to cancel it. And when I come back in, I'm going to, or not come back in, but rather when I hit it again, we're going to see if it only takes 1 attempt at that point or 3. And the implications of this would be, let's say you hit upgrade 1 level, it goes 20 times, you run out of silver. If it resets, that means that you'll have to go the 20 times again. So that would be very bad. Hopefully that's not how it works, but we'll go ahead and see here. So hit upgrade, 1 attempt, 2 attempts, we'll cancel it. Alright. So if this goes on the next attempt, we're looking okay, but if it goes through and takes us 3 attempts now, we will not be looking very good. Alright, did go through on the next attempt. Okay, that is very good, guys. That means that it is keeping track of the progress, so at least we know that. If it had gone the other way, that would have been very bad news. So at least we've got that going for us. So now you know, guys, at least for the time being, you can check how much your artifacts are going to cost to get to the next level. It is a very slow process, but if you're doing something like level 15 to 16 and you've maybe only got like 500,000 silver, you don't know if it's worth it, you can go ahead and test it out, see if you can do it or not, because if you don't have the silver, maybe you just don't want to try it at the moment. So that being said, guys, subscribe for future content, join the Discord, and leave a comment down below if there's anything that you would like to talk about, and thanks for watching.